The Irish Daily Mirror have learned, Taoiseach, that in addition to the monies being spent by the Department of Agriculture transporting pets from Ukraine, the Department of Integration were paying for their accommodation, up to €20 per pet per night, but it varied from centre to centre. It's not possible to establish actually how much money was spent because there's just one invoice covering everything from various accommodation providers, and they don't differentiate between the cost of accommodating pets and accommodating humans, which obviously we're required to do under international law. Now, Ireland, unlike other countries, seems to have had no policy at the time. Other countries some had a policy of absolutely no pets, can't take your pets. Others had a policy of, yes, you can take your pets with you, but you pay for them yourself. Ireland was paying for them. But we don't know how much money was spent. It could have been up to, based on the number of pets in the country, which was 7 times more than the Department of Integration knew about, could have been up to €1 million a month. Are you happy? Are you happy with the oversight of spending in that department when you were Taoiseach? And are you happy with the oversight of spending now?
Just maybe to say, Deputy, that there's a context to all of this. And I always recall when I was leaving Kiev, the train station, there was an exhibition in the train station in Kiev which recalls the horror facing the population of Ukraine at the time. You know, you have desperate photographs of mothers with their children looking out the windows at their husbands, at their in-laws, their grandparents. Frightened children. Like, that was the scene. Okay, we all responded in a humanitarian way at the time. No one believed the war would go on for 2 years. I didn't believe it would go on for 2 years. Yeah, look, fine, you're an expert.
I'm not an expert.
Please, can we desist from
But I'm going to go back to the essential response we made at the time. Was to be a humane response. And okay, you may know 2.5 years on, instance one aspect of that response, and sort of, create a lot of angst about it and so on. I just think there was a context at the time in which this country responded. We can be overly negative about ourselves all of the time. I think it was a decent response.
So oversight of state funding is only important when Pierce Doherty raises it, is it?
I think it was a decent response that reflected the best of what we are as a people.
Okay, time is up. Thank you, Deputy.